Welcome to the DIY Honda Garage channel. Welcome to this troubleshooting guide for the DTC B0038-11, which indicates a short-to-ground condition in the right rear side airbag inflator of the 2023 Honda Accord. The airbag system in your vehicle is crucial for safety, as it deploys in the event of a collision to protect occupants. Specifically, this DTC points to a fault where the airbag's detection line has higher current or voltage than expected, signaling an issue within the system. The Airbag Restraint System (SRS) unit plays a central role in monitoring the effectiveness of the airbag, detecting malfunctions like this, and storing the error code. It is essential to conduct thorough inspections of the right rear side airbag, external circuitry, and the SRS unit itself to correct the issue. Understanding these components and their roles will enhance our troubleshooting process. DTC B0038 indicates a short-to-ground condition, specifically within the right rear side airbag inflator circuit. This issue arises when the current on the detection line within the supplemental restraint system (SRS) unit exceeds allowable values. The right rear side airbag, located within the vehicle's side panel, is responsible for deploying in an accident to protect passengers. If the SRS unit detects this anomaly, it will flag this DTC for the technician to address. Critical components involved include the right rear side airbag, the SRS unit responsible for monitoring system performance, and the external circuit that connects these components. Diagnosing this DTC requires careful examination of these areas to ensure vehicle safety compliance. Several potential causes can trigger the DTC B0038-11. One of the most common issues is shorted wiring, which occurs when there is an unintended path allowing current to leak to the ground. This can result from wear due to age or damage in the harness. Another possible cause is a faulty right rear side airbag itself, which could have a manufacturing defect or damage stemming from a previous incident. Additionally, the SRS unit may also be malfunctioning, either due to internal faults or external influences affecting its operation. Each of these potential causes must be systematically evaluated to identify the underlying problem. When the DTC B0038-11 is present, several symptoms may manifest. The most noticeable is that the SRS indicator light on the dashboard will be illuminated, alerting the driver to a fault within the airbag system. Given the nature of this DTC, there may also be situations where the right rear side airbag fails to deploy during an accident, posing significant safety risks. Furthermore, drivers may encounter error messages via their vehicle's onboard diagnostics or infotainment system. All these symptoms emphasize the urgency for immediate inspection and repair to ensure the airbag system functions correctly in the event of a collision. The first step in troubleshooting the DTC B0038-11 involves preparing the vehicle for inspection. Start by turning the ignition to the on position without starting the engine. Then wait for a duration of 10 seconds. This period allows the SRS unit to run its initial checks and updates the fault codes stored in its memory. After the wait, check for the presence of the DTC B0038-11. If the code is not indicated, this suggests normal conditions. However, if the error persists, there may be an issue with the right rear side airbag or another related component that requires further examination. In the second troubleshooting step for DTC B0038-11, the focus shifts to inspecting the right rear side airbag. First, make sure the airbag inflator connector is disconnected prior to any further steps. Performing a thorough check of the airbag assembly and its circuits is crucial. This involves verifying that there are no visible signs of damage, wear, or disconnections in the wiring. If all appears well, you will need to perform circuit tests to determine if the airbag itself is operational. Should abnormalities be observed at this stage, it confirms the right rear side airbag needs to be replaced. The third step involves checking the SRS unit, which plays a key role in the airbag system's functionality. Before you proceed, ensure to disconnect the SRS unit connector B and the right rear side airbag inflator connector. Once disconnected, conduct a shorted wire inspection on the relevant harness. This involves checking for continuity and looking for any signs of a short circuit affecting the wiring. By using a multimeter, you should perform in-circuit checks to evaluate the resistance. A reading of more than 1 MO should indicate no short exists. If abnormalities are detected, repair or replace any damaged wiring immediately. In the final troubleshooting step associated with DTC B0038-11, focus on the SRS unit itself. If previous inspections have determined that the right rear side airbag and wiring are normal, then the issue likely lies with the SRS unit. Inspect the unit for any faults or errors, looking specifically for signs of damage or corruption that can cause it to malfunction. Furthermore, ensure that all connections to the SRS unit are secure and free from corrosion or debris. If problems persist, replacing the SRS unit may be necessary, as it is critical for the overall safety system of the vehicle. Once repairs have been completed for the DTC B0038-11, it is crucial to verify that the system operates correctly. Begin by clearing any stored error codes from the SRS unit, which will reset the system. After this, ensure that the airbag system is functioning properly through several tests, including simulating conditions for airbag deployment if feasible. A thorough vehicle road test should also be conducted to confirm that the SRS indicator light remains off and that the system responds appropriately. This final step ensures that your airbag deployment system is reliably operational, safeguarding the occupants of the vehicle. To prevent issues like DTC B0038-11 from occurring in the future, routine preventive maintenance is essential. Regular inspections of the airbag system, including both the right rear side airbag and the SRS unit, can help identify early signs of wear or damage. It's important to monitor the performance of the entire airbag system, especially after any incidents or repairs. Moreover, the integrity of wiring should be assessed frequently, as exposure to elements or physical stress can lead to shorts or disconnections. By implementing these preventive measures, you will contribute significantly to the reliability of your vehicle's airbag system. In conclusion, understanding the troubleshooting process for DTC B0038-11 helps maintain the airbag system's efficiency in your Honda Accord. Recognizing the potential causes, such as shorted wiring or faulty components, enables quick and effective repairs. Following the structured troubleshooting steps permits accurate diagnosis and resolution of the issue. Post-repair verification is crucial to ensure that all systems function as intended for safety. Finally, consistent preventive maintenance practices will help avoid future occurrences of similar DTC codes, thereby assuring the safety of you and your passengers on the road. Please like and subscribe to the channel. See you next time.